The views expressed by our guests in the following video are solely the opinions of our guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of the Ola 7 podcast show. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the Trending Stories on your number one podcast in the land, the Ola 7 podcast, and we are back with a bang. As you know, every Wednesday we give you the best show ever, and we were talking about everything trending, everything that's been popping on social media, and everything even behind social media.
Oh yeah,
right? We talk about everything, and of course, Yaya's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, so let's give a round of applause for. Yeah, the good vibes. Hey, Timubega Sando Zage.
Thank you so much.
But welcome back. Yeah, good vibes. We love you.
I'm back. Kungoenda 2 minutes olanga kutofunzwa network.
But we've been missing you.
Kungoenda wakutoita network pa podcast.
Net aiwa
unofarisa ndikashayika.
Ndanda kuvunzwa network.
2 minutes 2 seconds.
Ndakaiswa mkona, on the spot man and towers. You know Towers, I don't know where he gets his, whatever. He just, from Norway. I saw it on social media. He was like at the Pokello event, right?
Yeah.
He was saying, yeah, but I know she. Where is Ola coming in the picture, guys? Hey.
I know, right?
Why Towers mentioning Ola from Norway?
I don't know.
But it's okay, my guy. It's right.
Actually a fun person.
But I'm sure he's enjoying his GT6. That's why.
Of course.
But you're looking good. You're looking sharp. Depper.
I'm back,
Yeah.
as you know. Thank you so much.
Nice makeup as well.
Thank you. Oh.
Should I go on? Should I go on? Okay.
Deeper.
You're looking sexy. You're looking sexy hot.
Oh, Majgira, I love you so much. Nothing
Oh, yeah.
hectic, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. I was at an event recently, and someone came to me and say, "Hi, Ola, you know me? You don't know me? Because I don't know you guys. Yeah, but soon you know me. I'm dating someone who's very close to you." I'm like, so I just say, someone close to me. Yeah, there is someone very. You work closely with that person. Eh? Is that the guy with the beard? The guy with the beard. Beard gang. No, Aisha. Are you dating a beard gang?
I'm not
guy?
dating anyone.
It's Aisha and this sitting.
No, but the guy, the way
Why do
he's
you think it's me?
Because the way you talk to me, right? You would disclose about Gira. And you wanted to laugh, you know, like saying, I'm the one. You always ask something like that. I just got, I'm with this. I got the feeling.
Majira wanandevu.
Abanda.
But it's tall.
That guy is tall.
But wanandevu.
He was wearing a nice jacket, I think. Yeah, a nice jacket and. Oh,
is it tall?
He's a tall guy. But with beard.
Aisha.
With beard.
Aisha
talked to me. He said, you work with my girlfriend closely. I like. The respect that he gave me, he showed me. I'm like, what? But you. No, but I don't think it's your boyfriend. For some reason, I don't think so.
Ola just want to pinpoint me.
No.
Ola.
Either Majgira, Kana Komano Chelsea. Chelsea, do you have a boyfriend, by the way? I haven't seen Chelsea's boyfriend. Chelsea, do you have a boyfriend? Chelsea is shy.
Because
why I say this is not your boyfriend? Because I was with you at that event.
Okay.
So, the recent awards, there was an award ceremony there. So I went with Aisha. So I don't think, yeah.
So it's not me.
It's not you, definitely. It's
So
not
why
you.
muri kufunga ndewangu?
Because
It's you.
Ina ndisi guilty.
Quite peace
Andikuti aswanga asindewangu ndikuti why muri kundisuspecta. Ndo yet kudiscuss.
Suspect about the guy. You know the way you don't want to disclose Majgira, right? It's the same way he came Kwandiri not wanting to disclose.
He's a man of high value. He just doesn't. Yeah.
He's like, you know me. Soon you know me. You know more about me. So I'm like, Chief, King on Tower, tell me.
I'm not guilty.
I'm
not guilty.
Just leave me guys. I'm like, no, like you know me. You know, girlfriend, you work closely with my girlfriend. I'm like, but I think it's you. I think it's you.
Yes,
I think it's you.
But as you know, this is one of the best podcasts we have on the planet, and this is trending. Dr. Kata, this is trending
of
stories.
Course.
And please,
you cannot come me off.
And if you're watching this, make sure you're sharing this to your friends. If you're on Facebook, make sure you're sharing this live to your friends, to your family.
Yeah.
And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and click the bell button. Each time we post anything on the Ola Same podcast, you're the first person to know.
Okay, that's fine. It's okay. She's trying to just brush it off and whatnot, but it's okay. It's much gear. I'm sure. Although he didn't disclose much. But anyways, we were at the global Zimbabwe Achievers Awards, right?
Wow.
Last Saturday.
Oh,
and
yes.
was it Saturday? It's Saturday, right?
Yes, it was Saturday.
Saturday evening. And we won the award for services to the digital media, right?
Wow.
We are the gurus when it comes to digital media. We are ruling. We are the king. It's right behind you. Right behind you.
As you can see.
Exactly. That's the award. The big one.
Let me read for you. Zimbabwe Achievers Awards, Global Honorary Award, DJ Ola Owen Madondo for services to digital media 2025 Global Zimbabwe Achievers Awards Fellow.
It means we are the kings of the podcast. We are the kings of the digital media. I want to say this to media students, right? Who are trying to pursue their qualifications, academics, journalism and stuff, to try and focus more on digital media, not traditional media. I'm not dissing, but the things are moving fast.
Yeah,
the world is changing, right?
Digital now. Everything is digital now.
So you should focus more on digital media. Because don't get tired, but you know who your king is. And I wanted to come on Sunday. I was supposed to come to event Pokello.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pokello had a wine tasting event. A brilliant event, well organized, well curated event. But you know what happened? My car just started behaving.
Ola.
Motor yang from Norway, guys. From Norway. Ameno tichicha kaitika. Kasensa ke window. Rekwa passenger. Vakataka kuna bauta kuvara. Kuti window risa vari. I'm like, so ndoenda ku event apa ndandiri kune function. Ndandiri kumbai kuti ndaichanza kana something. But ndandiri already kune function. Ndakuti ngandivare window.
Ndikataudzana.
Kati window ndopenga iyo. Apa rakashama. Ndikora ndikaenda ku event kana Pokello. Ndosvika nembodi asiri kuvara window. 1 2 kondikabirwa.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to then proceed kuenda kwa Mtoko right away ndichiko baba ndichivana daiso. Then the next thing ndikati ndete kwa Mtoko mota yakavhura window ndirowe neme bonge ndiri pick up. Hazvisikuiti. So I had to look for my auto mechanic to fix the problem. Then my auto akazobatika time vanigadzira, it was already to 6 and time yange yakutopera apa ndakagadzira smart guys mamuchandiguta ndanga
apa takungoudzwo zvedu matakadya kare.
We were supposed to be together.
Suit yenyu
yange nika light bluish, not bluish like the jacket we don't ask kuzokuona ka jacket kakapfeka not sky blue, ka blue kakadaenda ka gray.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Kakanaka man iwe kakanika unga top
katika chuya inayo next week
kusho. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, cheruda like
ndakatoka top right kakasingatfeke kasingatsweta ka top ka casual sort of.
Yeah,
awangu ndakapedza ne sneaker white abo namjeni guta. pakafamba Satan. Pakafamba Satan.
I love the confidence. Nesneaker white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bandada kunyatsoya bandakana nanga kapfeka kwa rimwe boys ndaira uzvikombia neni ndati look dai ndakasvika why don't
wakapfeka Honda Fit.
Aiwa indaenda kapfeka chima chibabu Maybach because dai ndakasvika ipapo
Vaikugutai kuti how far.
kana vakandakana vachita zvanzi ola vaikanodzikira unopfeka
Iyo suti yanga yakadzokorodzwa zvayo.
takambeona ikatopfekwa somewhere
Inogara ichipfekwa futi somewhere.
Colors team yavo.
Aye, but it's the same suit.
Aiwa isuti
Same
ndiyo.
suit, same shirt.
Iyo hayo but kala yega vanoitikorodza nekuti team yavo. Saka pese pavari kana usuri kwanisa kupfeka jezi.
Yeah.
Vachapfeka sutu yavo.
But let's talk about the event itself. How was the event?
You know
were
what?
there.
It was one of the best curated events I've been to here in Zimbabwe. I had so much fun. It was an official launch of brand Pokello, the champagne and the nectar. So it was so nice and everything was, I think, as planned. There was the tasting of the champagne. We had unlimited champagne.
Wow.
Mango mabodo takatovarwa.
Maidhakwa.
Aiwa, vanhu vakadhakwa.
Wow.
Hapane vakatodhakwa ndakavaona
Vangarembera.
muri vanhu vakuru.
Taura one example for example.
Anogona kutsamwa but iwewe
e.g.
nehembe yako yepingi wanga wadhakwa. Masavadhangariko because everyone is invited. Remember, it's business at the end of the day.
Even if
maposted angariko aifana kuyana ola. So even if you're not drinking, there's still room for that as well. So it was a nice event. Well created, like I said. Big names came. I think Madam Bosivangavaripo.
Yeah, I saw Enzo as well.
Enzo,
Kimberly Richards.
Wife. Kimberly Richards was there.
Yeah.
Hatiperi was
she got
there.
hugged, right?
Oh, ndikushika
Unauthorized hug.
Nduchashika iko.
Okay.
Panakagwa. I think I saw a lot of Tatenda Samkange was there.
Oh, Tatenda?
Yes, he was there as well.
Yeah, Skyleg Ball.
Yes, I saw a lot of people that are very notable. Anna Fali were there as well. Anna Tanya Zodwa was there as well.
I heard Danny J. I heard Danny J was there though.
Danny J, Becky K.
Yo.
There were a lot of notable names, to be honest, on the Songkran report. Even other people that I didn't mention right now.
Yeah.
They were respected and everyone looked amazing. I swear everyone lived up to the standard of the dress code pastels.
Yeah.
We were wearing pastels. So when we sang
I missed out, guys, but I want to say sorry to my apologies to Pokello. You know, she invited me. She even came to my inbox to say, Ola, I wish to see you, please.
But
I'm Pokello, I'm sorry, but next time I'll come. But you know what? Well, you have one with champagne. I'm
not sure what distribution Tanga say, but I think they'll update on their pages on.
So
how
we just want to say a big shout out to Pokello. You are doing very well as a woman. I think you've outdid. What was the correct term? Outdone yourself. Huh? Is that the correct? Yeah, outdone yourself.
She outdid herself.
Outdone. Outdone. Yeah, I think outdone is the correct one.
She's doing an amazing job, and also
from being like just a normal socialite to being a business person, like an entrepreneur. Look, she has businesses by Borodel, now into champagne. Wangu, this is big, man.
I feel like it's actually very big.
From the big bad day.
40.
From Italy.
Life begins at 40. She's really proving that life begins at 40.
Wow.
And also she gave such an amazing speech. I just didn't have
Give
enough
us the
time
key points
to record it. She really highlighted certain things that I really pinpoint. Number one, she really stated that she got pregnant when she was 17.
17 years?
Yes. Way back.
Yeah.
I think though Nathan Amutamba Bora. And she highlighted everything happening even when controversies came associated with the name at the age of 24 and having to go to Big Brother after just to make sure she's trying to clarify and clear her name, and how people actually disapproved the whole idea. Big Brother say she doesn't qualify to represent Zimbabwe at a global stage, and having to face all that from there, even her being the father. The name rakutiza baba vake achitira kuti even her name being overshadowed kunzi mwana one was a whole highlight of her life, and she was in constant work trying to prove kuti no ndinogona ndakatadza ndinogona ndakadai, but you know, I'm actually this type of person. And also she talked about how she's not vocal on social media. Pokello hardly speaks, you know.
True.
One of my nice pictures, my designer, my labels, and she was saying people will always have whatever they have to say about me, and I don't even have time to reply back sometimes, or to actually just be confrontational. But she's always associated with something. Even akaposta something, unaona comment yaishitara zveeconomy, pamusoro pake kuti okay, you know people say a lot.
You're wearing a very expensive dress. Saka maredi enda iko.
Saka kuchipatala Twitter say shows.
Yeah, there are rich people in the country, right? We should
really,
just admit.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to admit that there are some rich people.
Facts. And she really talked about everything and how she's not going to stop and how she's been constantly fighting for a place in the society. And now she's actually the biggest brand when it comes to females we have here. So she was very clear and precise.
So should we say Pokello, she's like our own Rihanna, our own Beyonce, not a musician, but I mean in terms of being a woman with money, a lady with money.
I don't know net worth wise, but I feel like she really did herself.
She's there. She's there.
Because mostly I think she doesn't disclose Kuti how much is she earning.
No, but she was disclosing. I saw a clip somewhere that I think at Perry. When she was talking about hairdress, big 500 and a ring being a few thousands.
Yeah, it is.
A ring of few thousands.
I think a lot of people just don't know. Zimbabweans, I figure they don't know.
Yeah.
Like I so no offense. Zimbabweans don't know labels. So a lot of people wearing like designers. Tanya anga figure designer. I don't know Google it. Anga figure na Tanya.
Ma one.
What was it? Non-label. A lot of Zimbabweans actually don't know.
Yeah.
Even mukona mnaka figure watch kanyoka kanisita ngani msoro so kanenga jewelry.
Inodura.
Vana vanzwisise ndakazwa
inengatengwa iri birthday present pakatotengeswa imba.
Birkin Zimbabweans don't even know kuti Birkin
boyfriend inengatengesa imba titenge ring baba.
Birkin bag kana muZimbabwe wazoti noita mari Birkin bag chakona munhu akabata Birkin bag saka I don't blame people.
Yeah, but I think
we're just not exposed.
Yeah, true. And shout out to Pokello once again.
Yeah,
she did well. She's
event,
doing well, and we wish you all the best, Pokello. But we wish you, also to see you on the podcast as well.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
So that we talk about these events and also your birthday, your lovely life. She's living life.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. Okay, moving on. As we talk about, vehicle tint ban controversy in Zimbabwe. Are you following that? Have you been following?
I am. I've been posting since yesterday.
You are driving a tinted car.
Yes.
You are driving a tinted car. Why?
I drive a tinted car because number one, let me state facts.
Yeah.
Obvious. Privacy. But also, I started driving when I was like 18, I think. I think I got my first car when I was young, a Honda Fit hybrid. At that time, I remember this driver mna samora. I was young, I was fresh. Ndichidriver ndakasvika pagiveaway. I think it was around 7 chaidzo. Ndichingosvika pagiveaway munhu anga ari wakatoona ndiri musikana ndiri 1 akasvika akapwanya window ranga akandicheka roko akatora bhegi rangu ranga rine mani. Remember ndaitengesa ma-t-shirts ndandabva kupiwa ka 1000. Vatora bhegi rangu vatora foni yangu vatomhanya vaenda. And no one helped me that time because pambari pagiveaway vari kumashure vakatry kuzosvika. It was too late. Because ndanga ndisina tint and in my mind ndaitofara kuti vanhu vari kundiona. But he took advantage kuti ndiri ndege ndiri mukadzi. And my bag was even pangariri pamba.
What time was it?
It was kuma 7 to 8 p.m.
But it's not safe for a woman to move around during the night.
It was 7. It was 7.
Yeah. It's 7. It's okay, but it's true for a woman.
So that's when I figured ndosaka ndakaisa tint pamota. From that day ndinoisa tint. Why? Because munhu haazokwanisa kufigure out or even kupika kuti munei mumota mangu. Ndaisa tint nyaya ikaenda kupolisi ndakaripota case ikaenda kupolisi akaba phone vatanga uchikumbira vanhu iko keshine phone yangu. So akatora phone yangu andizoti vaita chikiribiti chose chekuvhura phone. I remember I had an iPhone X Max. Vavavhura votanga kufonera nemuvoice remukadzi macontacts angu ese vachiti shandaita emergency tumiwa iko cash. Apparently vakasendwa mari vawithdraw mari isi. Ndakabuda ndine zvikwete zvevanhu pandikarecover line rangu the next day vanga vatokumbira mari and my friends vanga varejected apa vanga vasenda mari ndaluza 1000 pamusoro pazvo ndapwanyirwa window remota. So it was one of the worst times and ndakaenda kupolice.
So from
and
then
I had to have ndakuita futi inonzi payment plan yekudzusira vanhu. But it wasn't me was asking
for something that you didn't even,
that's why ndakaisa tint.
Exactly.
Ndichibva kushow I got another car. I was driving a Mercedes next a 204 ndakandisina tint ndichiti andozvisa tint ndikubva kushow Manheru inini ndinopay for Manheru. I was booked for a show. I was coming from that place ndiri kutodrive like tatine pamba nekakiu kekubuda the venue ndiri kubuda and then mufanzi vauya pawindo, right? I was like, oh okay, because they can see what's inside. haya ndokufara vanatongoweva, right?
Exactly.
Then watovhura window iwe todakuona todatomutira mapicha. It was actually, it was fun, but it ended up being a bit violent in a way.
Yeah.
Security yanga ndina ikatozobuda kunobvisa vanhu.
Cool,
So
boy.
inini ndo mareasons angu ekuti even if I'm willing to have to go and try talk to the government, kana kuti mota yangu yeswa sticker rekunzi i-government vehicle, I'm willing. I drive at night. I'm now a DJ. Ndinobva kugig rangu na 2 a.m. ndichidriver. Pano pekuti pari risk pangu pamarobots unofana kumira because you're exercising caution.
True.
Andikwanise kufamba nemota isina matindi semunhukadzi ndakazvimirira.
That's a very good point. Fadza Muguti, Permanent Secretary for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, announced a complete ban on tinted vehicles, for all private vehicles and also public transporters. The rationale included, increasing crime, including armed robbery, and also a recent rape incident involving a grade 7 a student in a tinted, commuter omnibus at Harare's Resende Rank. I'm sure you remember the case.
I remember.
So the ban purportedly applies to all vehicles except government, VIP, and security vehicles, or those manufactured with standard factory tint. But then George Charamba, the Deputy Chief Secretary for Presidential Communications, publicly rejected the pronouncement, calling it unauthorized and without legal basis. He confirmed this on his Twitter account, his X account. So he urged the public to ignore the announcement, framing it as miscommunication from unauthorized office or official. So his response issued via X, like accompanying with video clarified that the Office of Devolution did not have the authority to enforce such a ban. Legal analysts criticized Muguti's declaration, arguing it contradicts the current law, asserting that the power to impose such bans lies with the proper legislative or regulatory authorities, not his office. So no specific legal citation was provided in the sources, but the consensus is that the announcement overstepped constitutional and statutory boundaries. Bagabaita outcry. I was following on social media, people talking about it. Chipaz, it's right, but
even people, Shadaya went on to even post about it. Yeah, she was explaining.
Exactly. So we don't know. But at this point, Ranzimbwe ignore. From presidential communication. So Yesha, you haven't said anything this morning.
Yesha, would you say?
Yeah, I don't know. She's just living there.
Terrible.
What is your greeting?
Boyfriend.
Do what you ba? Ko yema tintu kuiona se.
Nyaya matinti nantori worried kuti right. Ko vanhu vanoenda nevanhu vevanhu kuma lodge musina tinti.
Musina tinti tikuone kana musikala kuno muwanzire. Unless I lodge kumkadzi wemunhu. Kana musikana kununyare ine vanhu varongodyiwa vanhu varongodyiwa izvozvo vanhu vari kudyiwa ana madyira vanhu vachingodya vana madyira vari kudyira vanhu ana chitova munazirana inonzi chitova nedzevamwe
nedzevamwe. But at the same time I understand where Muguti he did overstep, but I understand where he's coming from. Remember, the police has been on an operation where they are tracking down transportation of drugs.
Go close to your mic. Yeah.
From the border. So most of the times they've discovered that most of the times when they intercept, in fact, all of the times that they intercept a vehicle that is transporting drugs, it's always a vehicle with tinted windows.
Okay.
And then there was that whole issue of the grade 7 pupil who was sexually assaulted. So I understand
the basis of the argument. Okay.
But then as a government official, he should have taken the rightful and proper steps of getting that statutory instrument to announce that ban, which was to raise the motion in parliament, debate, it becomes an SI instrument, and then police can arrest you kuti yaya mota yako ine matinted windows potoiswa fine yekuti ukubhadhara $50 but because izvezvi chero mapurisa akada kuzokusunga akutorina mutemo
uri kushanda uchida. But also I think it's one thing that we need to exercise when you're trying to fix a certain problem. You don't need to bring out other problems, because to my thinking you can't say only government government officials need to be having tinted vehicles. You understand? Because if we look at the rate yakamboita yemarobhari chaiyo, macar theft, unozoti panonzi pana Kickman pakapisa apa, pakatanga kumira police, pana Samora pakapisa apa, pakatanga kumira police. And so sometimes you don't mean kuti takaita problem one mumba. Baba vatadza, takuti baba ngavachibva pano. Munhu akareperwa mumba toti hatishaise maketeni toda kuona zvikuitika mudzimba dzevanhu. Hatikwanise kudaro. But also we need to look at the bigger picture also in if maybe this issue ika debate kwa under public transportation kuti makombi mishikashika dzacho nemabhazi achakwanisa kuiswa tinte kuti munhu aone zviri munhu vanhu vaone zviri mukati. That's an understandable situation because this is a public transportation. Toda kuona vanhu vari mukati. It's okay, everyone who's there knows it's a public situation. But now having to go to even my private vehicles and zvinogona kunetsa. But if maybe they say vakaona mota dzine matindi dziri private ane right yekumisa nekucheka mutindi mako. That's understandable. Ndimisa ucheke mutindi uri mupurisa handirambi. But kwete kuti tese glass.
So I think
sorry. By the way, in South Africa, if your car actually has tinted windows, you actually like police magnet because they want to know what's going on.
It's understandable. If they're gonna have kumisa mota private out charisa, it's good. They have every right to check. If not gonna kutasa mbuti.
Dzikisama window
tiona haufane kuzoramba. But patiri kuti kuti yonzi mota haichatoiti tint. Even kusiya chinhu mota. You know sometimes it might not be valuable. Unokwanisa kukanganwa chinhu mota chaimo. Unogona kutochanisa munhu akasaona unoona kuti munei. It's for safety reasons to a large extent.
Zoramba guys. Even Nana Lorraine Guyaposa so complain about that.
About their safety.
Especially madzimai, we need to stand our ground. But also pamoja nyema drugs mbona nyenge GPCMI ndeve wisiri.
Ndeve wisiri.
Florence Chiremba.
Ndakaona vakabatwa
she's 52 years anzi
vakamira vakapozera
masina wekuyuniti je kuchitungwiza uko
32 kgs
31 unlawful possession of 31 kgs of dagga. Yes, and ni vabatwa nema CID drugs and narcotics. Saka pazongobuda picture ravo vakapfeka uniform zvavo. Saka ndisi kuzoti picture yevanhu vangada kuti tise inamo.
Aiwa vanhu vakakuchiti majeka munhu wechechi akubuda atamba nemadrugs.
Vanhu vechechi havanzi manje.
Nezvinokwadza.
Vanhu vechechi ndo nobulast. Ndo vanhu vasikatonzwisi mapostori anaolava ndo vanhu vasinganzwisise.
Aiwa but isi kumadrugs atowanikwe. But inyaya kutoti vanhu vanoita maitiro avo una zvinoitika. Vanhu vanoita maitiro avo akasiyana siyana. I think nyaya dzeraramo ndo dzinosiyana. Sometimes you'd find someone selling beer but asinganwe. Someone owning a bar.
But I think one of the other issue, and I want to comment section was a lot of comments they were actually talking with Maya she's 52 years old. Get that in your head. To some extent she's trying to actually fend for your family with this situation. Illegal ways.
Probably she's been doing that for the past 20 years or so.
And then speaking of which, like survival, I saw this lady, some wild lady on Facebook who was saying Anzi ndingazive kuti vana vangu vari kurara nenzara indakazadza skate ne that word.
So anda kushandisa izvozvo. So she should rather use that.
And my comments futi angaripo was mother vakatongoona kuti kushandisa zvino muskate hakuite it's better nditopinda mudhiri. So my comments akaona anga achidaro.
But do you think mother vakatanga at 52?
Adira uzotanga college.
Kampozero kwanga akaita neproduct ka.
Vakabva kudhara vari kutotemba basa ravo.
Yava kutongonzi mabasa.
Apa vanenge vatongojumwa kutongojipazwa yango
pane munhu amerura mother. Pane munhu amerura mother.
Pana kutsemura bozi mother veka.
Vatorana naye zvakanaka vanovachonyera ku.
Hauna rasta here?
Avate rasta.
No, I don't know.
I don't know. So now go cover.
Vane to rasta.
I didn't for me on the end ndichikora kwati. Izvo zvakaye.
Vane vachiisa hembe. Skwanda kati hembe remusoro. Adzi hembe rekurapa njere. Naskwanda ndakamutisa kayuta maninere madrugs mbanje kanzi mbanje andiwerenge hangu muchi madrugs
ndakwanda wakazona mbanje vachijustify mbanje unonzwisa upenyu so vachikudza kuti mapiritsi esaya anoiswa mbanje
exactly
chinhu chachisi drug
My hips.
My hips.
Andangofane my clothes.
But anyways, as we move on, Chipaz pulls of mega double, a veteran musician promoter Chipaz promotion patron Chipaz achieved, a remarkable feat. Over the weekend, managing 2 mega shows on the same day in Harare. Winky D at Alex Sports Club and also the Sting Cup Clash at the City Sports Stadium, successfully coordinating both events, each drawing massive crowd, showcased his expertise and Zimbabwe's growing capacity for world-class entertainment. Kudos to Chipaz promotion. You deserve this. Magadonza manamba mdara because look, Winky D thrilled thousands with hits after hit. Rising stars like Nisha T's, Bazooka, Blink 4 and Saint Floor proved that Zimbabwe's the Zimdanzo's new wave is here to stay. Also at the Sting Cup Clash, Mogo Vibes emerged victorious, winning a residential stand. A life-changing moment highlighting music's transformative power. Iwe, did you see that guy Mogo Vibes?
Yeah.
I saw him like some months back. Talent stage with Fantan. Yes. Is that the blind guy, right?
Yes.
Look at the blind guy.
Yeah.
No good.
Dog DG.
Mogo Vibes.
Oh, no good. Oh, I didn't know. Mogo. Okay. I see. Mogo Vibes. So
Mogo Vibes.
He's a new talent on the market, right? He exported reality. Jamaica straight.
Okay, but
that guy is good.
He's proving that even whatever situation you're in, and even if you are disabled, you could miss it if you want to chase.
That's very
true. That's
and
very motivational, to be honest.
Sando kuna Chipaz organizer Chirongwa.
Yeah.
Also to thank Prophet Kuda Jose. You remember Prophet is the one who then said he's going to provide masks.
Oh yeah.
He said 2, right?
Yes, for one for the girl and one for the boy.
Yeah.
For girl, going.
It's the chick who won last year as well.
Oh, what's the name? Please check. Please check. Just give the fact checking. But we want to say thank you so much to Prophet Kuda Jose because that's empowering someone now.
It is.
For Mogo Vibes, considering the fact that this guy is blind.
Yes.
And also he now owns a residential stand.
That is.
It means a lot, my God.
And also,
it really means a lot.
It's very good. I think he was also dressed by Sigao. He's also a musician. Selgam. I think I'm saying it right. Selgam.
Okay.
Ndakaona akamdresa vachiposta. It was so akachena. He
Wow.
was looking good.
Did you get the name?
So kudos to everyone that really made it. I was
and also this Cup Clash thing, I think it's also giving like exposure to young talents, upcoming as well. Warutanga, it's giving them exposure. We started knowing about Kona Ngale through the Cup Clash.
So I think.
But do you think Kona Ngale is taking advantage of the exposure that he got last time? I don't think so. Is he recording? Is the guy recording?
Kwanangale makes music, but not in the way that other people do it. He doesn't sit down to write his music. So anopinam studio or it's redim.
But do we have like his music, like his new music?
But Social Love used to do the same.
He makes music.
Sometimes, yeah.
Hands na Kwanangale. I'm a huge follower of Kwanangale. Hands na Kwanangale in music yangu inofamba ne Bluetooth ne shade. If you do go on his page, his music is there, but
latest music here, Ray.
Anayo isho jatobika something namabodutsi.
But from the period that he yataka music yako Cup Clash to this point, ndo andruvu ndoti pane music yaka songs akaridza akatotrenda from that period. Takamunzo Cup Clash vanyarara. That's where my worry is, because I feel more like these guys are not taking advantage of my Cup Clash. Because agana exposure say agawana vanhu simbiza. I think that's the moment that these guys should be just giving us more music.
Right. Is it not about marketing and management?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, I think that's the other part.
Transition. You know what I really see when it comes to music? When you Cup Clash, my buzz, and my buzz, 4 lines, 8 lines. I mean,
yeah.
Now when you now packaging now rhythm rako song yaoda uchigadzira pauchida kugara pasi nevanonzwisisa nawo uchigadzira chinhu chekuti hatisungokuhypa tikuda kugara pasi mumotama angu ndichiteerera maheadphones angu ndichiteerera kuti ino song irikuita sei. So I think that shift yekuti uku waingofadza mafans nawo wakufanira kuti vanhu vatere music yako is very important. Pataka kuzofundisana kuti notakugadzira song inoridzwa mota inoridzwa kuclub inoridzwa kumba yefamily because I think ndo pari kutadza because ukadotadza zvifadza madzimai
song ndakazoti
fadza madzimai iri kunakidza ndi yakaipa aiplayike pane vanhu but vanhu vari kuifarira uri kuona vari kupisa
song ndakudza let me just confess someone said ndasatanyiteerera song ndasanamboiziva right asaisoisa kuti hapana chinhu zvikutrenda
kufadza madzimai
so then someone just said Ola, can you play this dandine wanyarikani on our way to the funeral this past week Sunday. I'm sure you knew. So inini vanditi Ola play a song yan ya hulungende tagaika nziji madzimai hai vanasecha pa YouTube. I was driving vanakaisa bluetooth it must speak
vanhu vafara
hai
fadza madzimai
cyclone cyclone ndikati kokune cyclone chi
saka nasi zvimogo zvese
but it's a very good song.
I was
ende manje una chinhu inoitika manje ukazvitarisa song yese inenge kunyadzira inonakidza but pakunakidza inenge chikutemta kuti play pane vanhu play me
kosabuda mupfungwa
play pana mudzara wako play pana munhu wekuchechisowa ako kujaji ini ndakatopinda imwe shop recently muri kuzviziva neshop iyo haisi kutaura sere shop renyu saka ndakapinda pamusama clients pandapinda kasonga ita ndichingoti ngabva vadzima bva vanyarara ndikati kana kuti nditenge ndaitotenga something close to it chinhu chaita 1
exactly
shop yenyu muri kuziva chinhu ndaitotenga chiita 1.2 saka vandati kuti nditenge tiplayechi
fadza madzimai
manje haisi kuita tanditenge panga tichiplaya ndikati aiwa
ulaya vakainzokorodza
ndakatita zveusikanzo ndakatenga at least ndakandatenga.
But anyways, we want to say big shout out to, like I said earlier, the organizers of my events that are Chipaz. August closed spectacularly for Harare's art scene with record turnouts across multiple events, signaling a renewed passion for live performance and cultural celebration in Zimbabwe. Now people work with my shows and they are paying, my events are
my shows are
fire as well. Yeah, I like that.
But speaking of social media, Holy Ten has been sparking drama online the past few days.
Yeah, I saw.
Also trending this week with the controversial rapper Holy Ten, who made headlines after his wife attended Pokello's event and posted a picture with a model anonzi Byron Bibo, causing a stir online. So Holy Ten went on to start posting on his stories, right? So I knew my stories.
Yeah.
Achiposta. Akatanga posta picture racho remukadzi wacho na Byron and
I'm taking you back to your father.
That one, the very first one he posted was a picture. Yeah. In fact, Byron Bibo ndiaka posta pastori ya picture na Kim. Then Holy Ten posted that.
It was just a picture, right?
Yeah.
Without any caption.
Roko was just like
the guts to hang your hands on my wife. Praying hands emoji. We are looking for him now.
I'm sure he was kidding.
Okay,
the next one was a song by Migos, Yakanzi, It's Over, and the lyrics of the song is then she tried then she tried fucking a rapper to break up my heart, but my heart doesn't break. The next one is at Kimberly Richards, you want to keep embarrassing me so I can really be the perfect example of the artist that married the H word.
They used the H word.
The H word.
Oh.
Referring to the wife, yeah.
And then he goes on to say, I'm taking you back to your father. He'll take you back to Nkosi. I'm good.
To?
Nkosi lad.
Again?
Yeah, Nkosi always keeps popping up in that marriage. I don't know why.
Do you think it's a bit like...
Okay. Do you remember Patkata, that whole fiasco with Holy Ten?
Yeah.
He mentioned I only dated Kimberly
just to spite votes. Now he's bringing votes in the
game. So I guess so what was the next story again? Ayava apera.
And then I think after
There's
that,
another one.
Live video.
Oh.
Yes, I have the live.
Oh, you mean the one where you talked about kwenda ku Johnny?
Yeah.
Name scanner when Benz.
Hey.
Let me look for
So
this.
there was also another drama with that, and also he went live after. So he was saying,
Where he was talking about G-strings and stuff.
no, that's when he actually went on. I actually have the video. I should talk with inina maiju takasian. He said it on the live.
Takasiana.
Kuti apasna, he's not married to maiju.
But how true is that? How far true is that?
And then I think I wouldn't.
Do you think it's true? Do you think they're not together anymore?
on authenticity?
I don't think so. I think Holly knows how to trend. Trust me.
But this time he's gone too far.
I know. He's always at the at the edge. Emkolweni. You know what I mean? You know what it means, Aisha?
What does it mean?
Emkolweni.
No, what's that?
Yeah, like at the edge. Bring it to the edge.
Okay, so my question is,
He's always, having people like cringing each and every time.
So if you're Holly's wife, how would you react to such a situation? Your husband is publicly humiliating you online, calling you an H word, referring to your ex, which is true to Gatudani Munie. You're referring to my father.
Maybe I don't know, maybe both families accept kuti ndozviripo wachinzoti ayo awanozviitira for basa mawet asi vanhu vanenge like wandoti titaure sevanhu and people right now we are talking about it, right? Probably that's what they want.
What they want, what he wants, does Kimberly want is that the family respect that as well.
Not
because
sure.
No let's woman not wants to be defended.
Yes, you know where I'm gonna stand my grounds is, remember Holy Chin we did not love him because of drama. He came into the game because of his good lyricism.
Yeah.
He's a good artist. He's a good performer, right? That is what got him in the game. I make trends not because I need drama.
Yeah.
Voice
Exactly.
So kana zvakunzi zvakufana kubhekwa nedrama. That's what akatanga ari munhu wedrama. Pana munhu wekuti chiro akaposta dai munozati azviteke serious.
That's very true.
Tinotoseka kuti aiwadzokera ndai tichiseka. But remember he had a good brand going on.
Yeah.
So now I'm stuck in between. Is it still a good brand? Would you want to be associated with this? The way he's so very easy speaking vulgar, the way he's being disrespectful kuvabereki vaKimberly. Kwoti Kimberly wacho akazvibereka. That should be studied. That should be studied.
Yeah.
And I would never stand with someone who disrespects mukadzi wake for the sake of trending. No guys, we need to be very, we need to be, you know what, Kimberly, I don't have any personal relationship with Kimberly, right?
Yeah.
But to some extent she's human. She's young, to be honest. She's maybe she's 25.
You were together, Kimberly.
Yes, she was at the event.
How was she?
I didn't talk to you. I'm sorry, I didn't have time.
But you could tell if someone is not happy, right?
You
can tell.
But I remember I was there for champagne.
Was she also drinking?
Champagne. I didn't even check. I was having fun. I had fun.
You don't even
Pokello
know.
can testify how I was dancing drunk.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at them as Kimberly's maybe 26, 25, I don't know. And she's young, right? And married to a renowned person. And some things are just online.
Oh,
She's
yeah?
a young mom. It's a lot.
I understand.
Maybe she agrees. But inina handisikumaagirira nazvo on a behalf.
Anagarima one though.
Azviti.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
let's have boundaries.
We just keep our ear on the ground to say safe ground about this whole thing, Maiju and Holy Ten. But in Kenya, the Kenyan Gen Z pastor sparks debate. Not Pastor Sparks. I said pastor. Exactly, Gen Z pastor. It sparks debate. Okay, a Kenyan Gen Z pastor has gained attention for preaching in biker shorts, challenging traditional clergy attire. The pastor's bold choice sparks discussion about modern expression of faith and evolving role of youth in religious spaces. Many young Kenyans are advocating for spiritual authenticity and accountability, criticizing the church's perceived alignment with political powers. The act is seen as symbolic defiance against conventional norms, promoting a more inclusive and relatable approach to ministry. Aisha, what do you think about this one?
I am in support. It's high time we stopped being so stiff about church and we became more authentic. This is just someone who's trying to move away from that church. Church iri associated with politics. Church is used to control the people and make sure people behave. I would actually attend this. church.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you, Ayaya? Would you attend church wearing biker shorts?
Unotarisa zviri mumwoyo
Honestly, I pretty much always say it kuti Mwari anotarisa zvinhu. I'm one person who always says it kuti
Dignity, guys.
Mwari vanotarisa zviri mumwoyo. But in this instance, I only stand nevhesi rinotaura nezvechoupombo. Inini ndinotaura choupombo sezvachisi. Choupombo chinotangira even pakutarisa. You last inotangira pakuona. So sometimes there's certain places where we are trying to move away kuti tite being lastful. Muri momba mamwari. So dzingwamba mamwari mukazopfekwa zvinhu zvisina umwari ndo zvinotilida kuti tite zvinhu zvisina umwari takutarisa kumashure kwevanhu, kumberi kwevanhu, mazamu evanhu muri kuona. So mumba mamwari munhu mekuti zvikafamba mushe zvinofanira kungofamba mushe zviri right. Ende ndiri pakape kuda kunamatira iyo rapta yandiri kuda kuzotenga pamwe majikita vachanditengerani. Ndiri pakape kunamatira maprayers yandi ndobva ndacheuka ndona kana baba vari kumashure wakapfeka chitaiti chakadinzikira kumberi uko ndinogona kutobuda mumweya ndakutoti
Exactly.
You know, so Mbama Mwari, I feel like we need to still maintain that dignity.
100%. I totally agree with you there.
I totally agree. Kuti last timbo minimize Mbama Mwari. But tabuda zvedu aiwa every event in a dress code.
Kungoti I think is really chinja. Kudara ma traditional churches. Munhu madzimai anga asingaende kuchechi akapfeka trousers. Whether reformal trousers or tight pants or whatever. Anga asingaenda akadaro munhu madzimai kuma traditional churches. I'm talking about Roman Catholics and Methodist, Anglican, you know, those traditional churches. Right? But these days, pakatanga ma Pentecostal churches kupisa ma Pentecostal akati kuti tinyatsohwina masozi evanhu zvekudaro vanhu vada kuti vapuwe ka freedom kavanotorerwa nema traditional churches kanenge kekunzi amusura kugadzira musoro zvakadai so amfanira kupfeka matrousers amfanira kupfeka mahembe dzakabata iyo kanzi no tinoda moyo wako kunoku dressing akati basa ndo pakatanga nyaya. Then madzimai akawanda they started even wearing ma trousers mu church ari ma trousers mamwe formal right kusvika akuwedzerwa kunotaita kwacho kusvika ama tight kusvika vanhu vakuenda vakapfeka ma leggings nomwe vakapfeka ma skin tight mu church nema shorts ndo patasvika apa as a country munyaya dzechitendero. And I'm sure very soon we will see people when vachanda chechi nema goof out as well. No apana nomubvunza because atatu ku church zvinhu zvakuitika in the name of God, in the name of Jesus. I'm sure even iye Mwari achitarisa anonga achingoti this is BS.
Aiwa, sure.
Yeah,
BS, I'm telling you.
And I feel like muchechi gatise respect kunzo ini ndikakuona uri out and wakapfeka kanocheka nepaka. I don't ask because we are outside, we have the club club kutonzi ti club.
Let's differentiate a beer hall and a church.
For me that's it.
Bar environment, we cannot bring a bar environment in a church.
And I think that ndandito nemapower mamwe ndaingoti muchechi gamungopfekwi marobe.
Let's give the church the dignity it deserves, right?
And stress.
Exactly. That's why Muslims are vara even hijab.
But zvakarambidzwa imwe nyika yo. Pane nyika yakaramba, I forgot the country, forgot to avachabvumidzwa
wakunzi
vurai. Yeah. Faru kutoa I forgot, I will do my research. Yes. Vakarambidzwa country iri kubvisa. I think pane zviri kuitika.
Vari kubvisa mahijab?
Hanzi bvisai. Inyika pane nyika yakabva kupasa that law kunyika.
Yeah, but kune kucho ndonyaya dzokonza.
Ayo inini chandoda ndechoti ngatipfeke tese marobe and robe iri harina rinozona kuti gogo yanhingi inodhura muchechi. Because mukutombotipawo chechi pressure. Begira tese takapfeka marobe white semapostori.
Yeah.
Unongozoona kuti pamwe gemens yenetsvina iri gemens rakachena chete hazvinominimiza
zvotofamba
munozati mumwe mitemoka haisi kuti iri mubhaibheri sachi inominimiza kungozonesekana so imuriko munozongodadirana muparking lot kaimapostori apostori unozongozvimbisana vakunotanya zvavo but tiri mukati umu nemazuda edu aiwa hakuna kurwa nezuva riri kubva
kutese. Yes, it's called Tajikistan.
Yes,
so in 2024 Tajikistan formalized a long-standing unofficial ban on the hijab, prohibiting wearing, selling, importing and advertising it as a part of a campaign to enforce national cultural norms.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
No, what was the name of the country again?
Tajikistan.
Yes. And this year vavanda
Iran and Pakistan go.
Yes,
And
it's close to Sri Lanka,
this
Kazakhstan.
this year vototi recently vototi zvato official pasina kuti vari kutry zvato akuchabvumidzwa.
Yeah, so but Muslim countries, I think, they don't allow mukadzi to move around.
Well,
Achionikwa kwese,
yeah,
but I think in a way it's good. You can't just chiva
munhu wese ngapfeke ine papa handizoti munhu anovhara mafesi angu
tikude do face but munhu ngapfeke zviri zvinoonekera
fesi kana takuvhara fesi munhu wese ngavhari tisaurumina wakadzi.
It's okay. Zimbabwe launches a luxury train service. Zimbabwe has unveiled a new luxury train service from Harare to Mtr, officially launched by the President Emmerson Mnangagwa. The train features luxury coaches, comfortable seating, and modern amenities, aiming to revive a rail prestige and boost tourism as well. While celebrated for modernization, critics question affordability, reliability, and relevance compared to buses and regular train. So, positioned as a key step in rebranding Zimbabwe's transport sector and recalling the golden age of rail. Are you following this, Aisha?
Yes. So this is being done in it's coincide. All right. Coincidence.
Coinciding.
Which
Yes.
for the first time is happening in Maryland, right? So that's when they're
Those
having the
10
first
highlights.
flight. And
Oh.
that luxury train, irkuita $60.
Yeah, so I had
That's for one trip.
$60.
So from Harare to Mtr, it's $60.
And also there's a flight
From
and-
Mtr to Harare, it's $60.
So inenge chaza railway yedu.
Yedwi. But chatisiri kunyatsonzwisisa, the reason why people have questions is tikushandisa matrain yedu aya ekudhara aya anga akamborebrandwa
Ekuti gojong. I think
I think
Yeah.
since that is a luxury, it's gonna be
Yeah.
quite modernized because luxury train inofana ine
Kuti vakaita
bar.
revamp.
Yes, inofana ine bar.
Pamwe inenge yanaiswa, pamwe ari kutopendwa.
Inofana luxury.
Pamwe ari kupendwa.
Plus vane ndege futi ka.
Plus inenge ine
Chane
Yeah.
ndege.
Zimbabwe is now going to Mtr.
Because of
But the
the
people were complaining about the price. It's too much.
hanzi mari.
$80 one trip.
then one
way. Round trip it's about
one something.
160, 170. I think yeah.
Vakazosvinyanyawo.
Yeah, people are complaining about that.
Yange dakanaka 40.
Tinokwira tenda takaenda.
You see, people are complaining about that. And I don't know how busy that route is, but we welcome the step here. At least we now have
City to city.
a flight. Do you know in South Africa? Unokwira ndege kuenda ku Durban, unokwira ndege kuenda ku Cape Town, unokwira ndege kuenda ku Limpopo. We're in the same country.
Tinokuita kugweru nendege.
Remember, we are living in an economy where the middle class is shrinking. Most people, it's either you're rich or you're poor.
Yeah.
So let's have something that's affordable.
Plus, zvofana kuchipa because even ku UK
$30, $60 yachona kana
$30
$80 for round trip.
Round trip. Even ku UK and you know kwasoenda uya masita akawananta ma 11 pounds,
Yeah.
17 pounds uchitoenda unomuka watomboona kanyika wotodzoka. It's very affordable, but it's a big step at least in terms of transportation.
I'm happy that we are growing as a country now. But we expect to have more flights,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Kariba, now we also have another flight to Kariba.
Actually, my question was, the last time I heard Zimbabwe ngene ndege too.
Too. But no.
Pamwe dzawanda.
Like you wanted to shiri dzinobururuka
dzinobururuka.
Mungachenza mpeni ndizvo ishuvi mpendera.
Chimani. Ndakakwira Chimani is the best.
Harare Blawayo Vic Falls. Wanaenda kupi?
Pakaenda Tanzania futi. Yes,
Tanzania as well.
Tanzania.
Yeah. But I think kuti ongetani maroots tinosa dzimwe ndege pema ma-privates akawanda ipapapo.
Zvakakosha izvozvo.
Plus it boosts tourism, guys, because remember vanhu vanofanira kushandisa maflights. Vanhu vemuzimbabwe ukazvitarisisa tine maflights anda kubulawayo nevic falls, but ukazvicherechedza futi still isusu malocals hatinyanyo shandisa maflights. We prefer to drive. Both of them have the affordability. But if you look at tourists, when they come, they want to go to Vic Falls, they use my flights. So if my tourists are going to inoenda ku Mtr, they would prefer, because ananga ine budget for that. And like Aisha arikutanga kugara 160
No,
two way.
okay, I understand what you're saying.
But now pauda kuti tizive kuti kune chii kunofanira kuti kubhuswe like ati kune vhumba right now vhumba iyo yafanira kunyatsomaketwa yekuti ndinofanira kukwira ndege zati ndikuenda kuvhumba then ndina accommodation pakati mamutare again like nyanga is a tourist attraction and destination yedu we should have another airport in Nyanga inongosimuka straight from Harare airport Robert Mugabe international airport to Nyanga so that it also boosts tourism.
No, Ola, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the tourism that you're talking about is international tourism.
Yes,
The reason why we keep pushing kuti ngazvive affordable to the ordinary torment.
You want to promote the domestic.
Let's start with domestic.
Because
tourism.
I hear you, but do you see?
Plus,
Okay.
tine vanhu vedu vari kugweru tokumbura kuti tinoona vanhu vedu makuseni todzoka manheru tinoona vanhu vedu makuseni todzoka manheru neflight
uyaranake vanhu vake it's okay it's okay
kutokwira ndege
it's still fine but domestic tourism yedu yemuzimbabwe ukazvitarisa izvozvo tine vagari vemasvingo vasitambosvika pagreat zimbabwe paada kukwira mushikashika but I'm telling you so it's not about kupromota domestic through maflights ndikuti kuti kana apo it promotes more when you market vhumba to the international isusu wacho wemuzimbabwe iwe wakamboenda vhumba here mira wait yes class ndati wakamboenda kuvhumba here have you been to vhumba
No.
you haven't been to vhumba
Not.
now that kwane ndege rikuenda chi
kwamutare
kwamutare so before complaining about the price yendege nechinechi wakufanira kuziva kuti kana uchikwanisa kumboita nemota ura chimboenda kuvhumba nemota vanhu vemuzimbabwe tinoda kubudgeta too much yaya if you too much budget
Tino budget because we are a shrinking economy.
but even though
mari dzacho ma7 dzakutambira mari
because apa 160 panoshata because mari yako ipei yokwira kuenda kwamutare iyi mika ndakashandisa 160 kuenda kwamutare
iwe tambira 160 watambira 160 wotsvaka boyfriend inowanawo more inokuendesawo
maboyfriends angu edu ari kushanda masive sevens
saka pana kwatiri kuenda
bhazi kwamutare ndachirasi 15
10-15 bucks
coach it's 20 15 rinaniwo but 10 ariko
private no private ne 8 nosvika kwamutare 3.5 hours wapinda mamutare
ukanomira pana 4th apo
kana wakachena chirongo nozongokwira private car
but somewhere talking about the airport Mtare airport aerodrome so people were saying they also have to improve the airport airport
right, okay.
because now inenge yakuuya vanhu vakawanda so you need to naiwonekere exactly but now people are, the country is developing honestly
it is
my development
I'll give props
ndege enda kwamutare
I'll give props to his excellency vamunanga
gwava yanga iri yanga yambomirirei pakati apo
kudhakwa
kwezvinenge zvakadhakwere tukuzvidzosaka
but zvakuchinja
problem ndeyekuti
it's a step in the right direction
mazimbabweans problem is munhu akati left inoti daita rightimigatimboendei slowly and surely
we're getting there so far so good
gore rinotsva bablas izvo zvita kumaflights aiwa
now mabvuku yaura interchange
train interchange mabvuku imega
we should be grateful
but yetrain ini ndichatenda dzamwa dzaswera nebenzi because train
ndida kukwira ndichakwira train iyo ndokusenda mapictures ndine champagne
National Railways of Zimbabwe, please take us as the Ola 7 podcast. So that we
document this journey from
Totangane this luxury train. Wow, that's good. But anyways, Bolabed Zimbabwe promotions, step into the excitement at Bolabed Zimbabwe. I don't know if you guys visit the website. Just visit www.bolabed.co.zw or number 58 Harare Street. Instant deposits and withdrawals via Omari Pay Now or Inbox. Register with promo code Bolabed for a free 50 cents bonus. A free 50 cents bonus. Takano winane Bolabed. Hashtag Bolabed Zimbabwe. Hashtag bet responsibly. Hashtag plus remember 18 plus only. No under 18. Terms and conditions apply. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll give you the sport news. Welcome back to the Trading Stories, and here I'm joined by Gogonzo from Chitungwiza. She's a traditional healer. Gatibo zoda Gogonzo kuti svakamira sei kugoma kasimba ere?
Ndiri pamakadini komawala.
Isusu tinofara zvedu gogo tinokugamuchirai pachirongwa amene kwamuri kubva kukuri sei?
Aiwa kwakanaka zvako.
Aditika. Chekutanga gogo tikade kuziva kuti zita renyu rekuberekwa ndiani uye kwamunobva?
Zita rangu rekuberekwa mukomawala ndinonzi Melody Chitsike. Ndinobva kuDande.
Munobva kuDande?
Yeah.
Zarabani?
Kuna Mukoma.
Alright. Ndokwenyu?
Ndokwedu.
Alright. Makakurira ikoko?
Yeah, but andina kugara a long time. Vabereki vakazotama vakati rega tiende kune road nechi. Time yachikoko kwanga kwakanyanya kuita masango. Vakazouya kunonzi kuna Date. Kuze nekukaranda. Ndokwandakazokurira.
Alright, tinoziva muri munhu anoita zvekurapa gogo zvirwere zvakasiyana siyana. Zvekurapa izvi makazvitsvaka rini?
Zvekurapa mukomawala ndakatanga ndiri grade 3.
Grade 3?
Grade 3. Ndaitobva kuchikoro ndakamirirwa nevanhu.
Alright.
Ndakabva ndati kure ndobva ndazoita teme yekuti ndakuti kurese musikana unenge wakunyara.
Ndizvozvo.
Vamwe kuchikoro vachiti anosvikirwa anoti. Tabva taenda kune imwe mhondoro yekuDande zvikanzi dai mamboturika mudzimu mwana amboenda kuchikoro. But zvakadaro mukomawala ndaiti chiro ndiri kuchikoro ndairwara. Vamwe vachienda kuchikoro ndaizongoya kunonyora exam chete. But magonero andaita zvakadaro
zvaitoshamisa vanhu.
Zvaishamisa vanhu. So ndakazororwa ndobva ndaita first born yangu. Second born ndakarwara zvekugara musango. Funga ndakagara musango gore rese.
Kurwara pfungwa?
Handina kurwara pfungwa. Mukomawala mudzimu unorwadza kupfuura kana munhu ari kurwara nechirwere cheHIV.
Alright.
Unenge uchinzwa dzungu, kudedera, kupera simba, haudyi. Bozi ndaidya sadza nemvura ine bute kana sometimes ndaingotorwa mvura ine bute ndoita sei? Ndonwa. Unenge uchitya mota. Haudi kana kuona munhu. Panguva yacho iyoyo. Saka akazodzokera futi kuya kwavaiti vari kuturika mudzimu. Zvikanzi aiwa chimubikirai doro aite basa rake. Nokuti apa kana makati hazvichaita kana akurwara kudai hazviite sei? Hazviite. Ndofanira yange iri 2010. Ndopandakabva ndatanga kurapa zvekusambodzokera kana kupi kana kuti.
Kubva muna 2010 manje? Mudzimu wakazodzoserwa?
Wakabva wakumbironzaiwo. Musiyei mwana asarware achiita basa rake.
Saka chipo chenyu chamunoti munacho chechi ndechei?
Inini mukomawala ndinorapa zvirwere zvakasiyana siyana. Kensa, moyo, vanorwara nenjere, zvakasiyana siyana.
Kensa munobatsira vanhu?
Ndinobatsira.
Moyo?
Ndinobatsira. Makumbo, vanoti havarorwi, mbereko, zvakasiyana siyana mukomawala. Chandisingaite inini chete ndo chinoenderana nekubata ropa.
Zvekurombesa vanhu zvezvi?
Aiwa.
Mandata mari nekuromba? Handikwanisi
mukomawala. Nekuti kana ivo tateguru vachitaura vanoti chiranga mapenzi zvichireva kuti vanotogadzirisa pakabatwa ropa. Zvakafanana kuti mumwe anogona kutoromba ari baba osiya musha iwo unenge usagarika. Ini ndinotonogadzirisa musha unonzi haufambike, haugarike, panorira zvakati usiku, panochema mazizi, ini ndinotoenda ndotonogadzira pamusha kuti pagadzirike. Saka kana wakaromba haugone kubvisa chikwambo wakaromba. Mukomawala.
Alright. Vanhu vakada kuziya zvakare kuti kensa yanetsa mazuva ano azhinji ari kunzi imwe mahebhu chichi zvichiramba kushanda chichi nechiitika imi muchitiwo munorapa pamwe ari ngoshandisa mishonga imuchiti yamunoshandisa asi zvichiramba?
Zvinoitika mukomawala mahebhs aya munenge mazomagadzira madii asi isu tinochera iri midzi chaiyo. Nekuti makatarisa kensa chirwere chakagara chiripo kubva pasi chigare. Vakuru vedu kwanga kusina zvipatara. Saka muri kuti pavairwara vaendese vaishandisa makwenzi. Ndosaka muchiona muchiti nhasi munhu akarwara mukomawala nemusoro mukatora mvura mukamupa unogona kutadza nyarara. Asi mukatora kune gwenzi remusoro mukomawala raanopiwa munhu unotonyarara. Nekuti makwenzi aya ndeakusogezwa mapirizi. Asi isusu manje hatina nguva yekuzombobvisa zvimwe. Tinongoritorera rakakwanira rakafanira ndotongori pamunhu. Zvaisiwe muchiona kuti munhu anokurumidza kudi kupora. Asi zvane zvimwe mazuva ano vanhu vamwe vaenda vakunyepa. Ndosaka muchiona kuti hazvizopora. Anenge akanzwa kuti nengi anogona. Ini ndikati ndinogona imi makauya hapana pandokupa gwenzi rangu chairo nekuti vawanda ndo vanotenga makwenzi. Ndinotokunyepera kuti ngobaura ndikupa gwenzi asi ukazoya kune muridzi anorichera seangwini ndinoachera kuna mukoma kudandi handina gwenzi randinochera kuHarare nekuti mishonga yekuno yafumuka ngomaula uchipinda musango unokwera makwenzi unotanga wakumbirira wotoita zvinodiwamo wozotora makwenzi. Saka gwenzi rinoshanda rinosiyana negwenzi rirongotengwa nekuti
so vanhu mwanoda kuziva kuti munoita matare here?
Ndinoita
matare. Unobatsira zvakare. Saka vangade kuzokubatai namba dzenyu gogo mwingoti chazowane pachikamu chinotera zvakare vangade kukubatai vanokubate panamba dzipi?
Pa 0774 887 553.
Mungangodzoka zvakare namba dzenyu?
0774 887 553.
Tinokutendai Google maita basa chaizvo nemashoko amataura ndofunga kuti vazhinji vane matambudziko amataura vangade kubatsirwa munyaya idzodzo vachakubatai ipapo kuti mugone kuvabatsirawo.
Aiwa tinotenda ngomaula.
Tatenda zvikuru. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back to the Trending Stories, as we give you more stories. And this is where you get the story first. We always tell it as it is.
Oh yeah, so getting into the Premier Soccer League videos, Isuvan Webora, August 30, 2025, Dynamos secured a dramatic 3-2 victory over Scotland. Mavuke at Rufaro Stadium. Ayo borero right nakiza. Pumped up again, Dynamos overcame a 2-1 deficit with the decisive goal scored by Denver Mukamba from a challenging angle. Mukamba received $1,000 reward from Scotland's owner, Scott Sagopanya, in recognition of his performance. This victory was exceptionally notable following Dynamos' win, was 1-0 loss to Scotland Mavuki on May 4, 2025 at the same venue. So, alright, but Scotland do not far support out.
They're supporting, and you mentioned about Denver Mukamba, scoring from a challenging position as well. Denver is a good player and is a lucky guy in the Premier League. Even the last time when he was in the Premier League, he was the luckiest guy when it comes to even collecting my jipo. Each time he plays, Marizo ando poor Mari. Remember that trending picture I trend. So I got just like Ajina Mari, Ajipo Mari, and this time again I have a poor, $1,000 Scott. And a Scott subcontract. Remember, Scott is celebrating this guy.
But Denver number Tambra Scotland.
No. Akabva ku Scotland mna January.
January.
Oh, okay.
So kuti mfeso yanu yazitaba bora. For what is Scotland honor argu bamari.
Imagine another team yakuto. Sakarato umzosa futi Scotland.
Uri munhu webora.
I don't know.
Kwasere umzosa futi ku Scotland.
Yeah, maybe. And also Denver now is coming from a drug background, and I remember interviewing him talking about drugs and saying he was struggling then with addiction.
I grew up in the same area. Actually, I know his family personally, the Mkambas. So I know how he grew up, and I can understand why he ended up falling into that space.
Yes,
there's a lot going on.
But now it's improving.
I remember him telling me almost everything about this, whole thing. And by the way, he asked for an interview. I think you can invite him.
And I think
he called me last week.
You should step up. I think you should just make sure this time you make sure exactly. And focus on his career, because you make a very good role model for everyone, every young kid out there.
But at the same time, let's talk about Dynamos. I think Dynamos, the way win at the dramatic turn into the Premier League, but I think some were saying Scotland might have sold this game so that they keep Dynamos in the match. Otherwise, ikabuda Premier League Dynamos Scotland. But now people are saying, okay, maybe I'm going to go to game exactly.
Remember, Dynamos got a new coach 5 weeks ago, and his name is Kelvin Kaindu, and he has been making improvements. Kaindu awe plus Kaindu anonamata is also a pastor, like
okay.
COVID and they got a viswa mshonga. Oh, mshonga. Hey, you didn't see the video. It was trending like Scotland.
Baba is mshonga.
Advice kwa mshonga ni mafancy.
Mana ndio wako team wenyewe jiwa. vanongatiifambira kunganga timbodzifambira
vanopinda nemwoyo munyaya
inini chinhu chandikaona chinorwadza ita muzimbabwe if so far for me
Yeah.
the reason why I will stand my ground kusapota manu of which I support manu
mani tirongosapota
nekudana naalen
you have a place as a hero of Eka.
yeah both uri hero but at the same time guys I love how Scotland has brought back the vibe rekubhora.
That's fact.
And now people are now supporting wakuenda kubhora vamona wakuenda vasina team yanosupporta just for the fact that Scotland iri kutamba usikatombosupport Scotland
ngononakidzwa so nevamwe
they just brought back this whole vibe and also the way they are marketing the team.
Yeah.
Scotland is being marketed like an international team.
Yeah,
if you look at it, it's like it's Man U like levels.
Yeah.
And vangori ko showground zakafara variko players akapfeka mablazer avo vachitora every team should be doing this next year ku showground Dynamos caps
exactly.
Let's have that
outfits. Do you see the merchandising like they're also making money through my jersey original. There's the one and na code the ring masho the white one it's a very nice. Then I saw this guy a leather jacket, those
baseball jackets.
Yes,
Scotland.
Yeah.
250.
250.
Yes.
Scotland FC. And people are buying that.
It's nice.
Trust me. It's good.
It's interesting. Whatever they're doing in Scotland, we love it.
Imagine if Dynamos was doing well and they have imagine if they had
sponsors.
a good marketing team and sponsors by the way.
To be precise.
And good branding. Like my brand, like
my baseball jackets. What? It just
Dynamos.
Yeah.
They used to have those to my flag that runs Dynamos to my scarf to poorly, So
thank God for Scotland because they are applying the pressure.
Now
the other teams will step up because Scotland has
so my jeans are original, my hat are original, my cap are original. My cap I love them. Fake. But now with the quality in Scotland, it will then push these guys to say,
you want to be part of it."
Yes, but in the future, I see Scotland playing even.
The other thing that the other teams realize is my merchandise here. It's a revenue stream.
Yeah.
So mukaita my baseball jackets and high quality
Mawana mari
250.
Yes. You start making money. So Scott Sakpanya he really invested in sport in this team Scotland.
And the management your Scotland vakachi master chigame cha brand
there is also Ngombe Yaora. You know the team Ngombe Yaora?
Yeah, Ngombe Yaora.
Iri kupina mu Premier League, right?
Is it?
Yeah, he's playing really well. That's where Fake Chivayo, he's playing the youngest brother of Fake is a good player. That one.
Really?
Yeah, he plays football.
I didn't know.
Now
what Fake
aitotamba bora akakwara.
Okay.
Ndovambo mia. Now he's back. Right? So ari kutambira Ngombe Yaora. Yeah. So Fake, that team as well. In a buzz. Rakapenga kupfura mamwe mabhazi mamwe team androndo ziyamambe. Right? In a buzz rakafanira exactly Scotland. And also ine maakwa akatori brand wakunzi Ngombe Yaora. Nice branding. Ngombe Yaora. Guess who owns the team? Scott. So you see good arguments the pressure
he is
teams and I love this man.
So interesting.
I love this. Now fungori Ngombe Yaora team step in mu Premier League
iri kutopisa
inezi buzz baba rakaipa nema aqua and the branding and the marketing team and the media team as well. I saw one aqua on Ngombe Yaora media team. You can imagine.
So Bosco tungoti vari kudira shuka
kubora. Exactly. He's changing the face of football in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And we're loving it. We're loving it. So but by the way, before I go, Fake, right? There's also the brother G6. Wignich brother?
Yeah, I know G6.
The one with beard. That guy is filthy rich man.
Sorry guys.
He's a god.
Is he the guy who makes sure kuti every year mukadzi wake anotengerwa this top of the
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yes.
I was wondering.
He's the guy.
Who's this?
That guy is rich, but he's quiet.
He's the one.
He's quiet, but he's rich.
Anoita nezve.
Oh, you were not there. You were not here when we talked about. Last week we talked about the recent birthday, the wife's birthday,
Hey,
he bought a new Rolls Royce
yeah.
for the wife. Her birthday. I unveiled. I think it was a farm or something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
looked like a farm.
It was in like a romantic way, But Richie Fool was all this big red cloth. I mean, Rolls Royce, and Tennyson was blowing this whistle. His saxophone. Right now, the guy today, this morning, Wednesday, this morning, he unveiled new top of range vehicles, like 2 Rolls Royce. I'm sure you guys can see on the screen. Perhaps maybe you can show them on the screen. Big
yeah,
blue. Yeah. I want to read. The one I can see. Guys, the one I can see Topo. The other one I can see G. So it's 2 Rolls Royce. RA blue, right? Imagine it's blue. Imagine it's a bit skyish blue. Is sort of so zakamira left right. Zakanzi top G. Right? The guy is amana 2 ka 1.
It's okay. It's okay.
Kumberi kokanyorwa kunzi on. Imagine vanzi ngamula. Ngamula. Big shout out to my brother G6 Matremera Senyika. 2 ka 1.
Rolls Royce.
2 boys. I think let's just show them on the screen. I think I'll put up a screen. Even I think for this year, G6 Avari, suppose I have to take a Rolls Royce, madam. I have to take a madam Rolls Royce. I take a jacket too. Yeah, madam, they're white. Yeah, energy, a blue too. That did. Abapane G-Wagon, but didn't know that. Akatenga madam last time,
mwari ndokumbira kuti majikira vanitengere G-Wagon.
People, I remember pakanobviswa marina sewiki nokumba kwa mteke kana lulu. He even said ndakupizwa chipo changu che $100,000 only.
Only.
Chaizi ndakupa vachata.
Ko only.
Ata ipo mkomo wake we know.
Ko only man.
Ko only. Only. Because I think in the say wapaji G6 marono akazi G6 guys ga anotopisa kudaro. Now I think mamangozo zone not imbinga emashua.
Tichapisa boys.
Kuskamati eke. I shout out to you my brother. Yeah, Vapera strong. As you can see, yeah.
Yeah, ngodo Ford Ranger.
I think so,
Raptor. I'm very specific.
The Raptor. Raptor ngawe zwa Raptor.
Ndakuswitcha maleni msandaro.
Ngawe zwa Raptor ku podcast. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We really want to say thank you so much, from the bottom of our hearts. You're always supportive.
Very.
And people, they always wait for this trending story segment. They love trending stories.
Definitely.
We know you love this podcast. Keep on supporting, subscribing, following, sharing, and everything in my love and my likes.
Oh yes, definitely. Don't forget, we are the biggest podcast on the land. Saka muka share, muka follow, muka comment, muka tagana. But from us, it is goodbye.
It's a wrap.
Bye.